All right. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Got a few things prepared and ready to go. Thank you for being here. We have a jam. This is a jammed room. We even have all our cyber heroes, our ThreatLocker people. Big welcome to them. So this is the moment when failure is not an option. At Zero Trust World, we talk about assuming breach, eliminating blind trust, and building systems that hold under pressure. But what happens when we take that step one further? When we say security cannot fail, not shouldn't, not hopefully won't, cannot. That's the challenge behind what we're about to see. What you're about to witness is the result of taking and tackling something massively complex, something the industry has struggled with for years. The reason this comes down to the wire isn't because it's rushed. It's because it's hard. Because pushing boundaries in cybersecurity means solving problems others haven't solved yet. This is about strengthening default deny postures while simplifying operations, not adding noise, not adding friction, but delivering security that is both uncompromising and usable at scale. And there's no one better to lead this moment than the two people at the helm of that vision. Danny Jenkins, CEO and co-founder of ThreatLocker, has spent over 2 decades securing networks on both the red and blue teams, and is now one of the industry's strongest voices advocating for zero trust and default deny security. Joining him will be Rob Allen, Chief Product Officer at ThreatLocker, who brings over 20 years of experience in IT and deep technical expertise in building security solutions that really help organizations strengthen defenses without ever sacrificing operational efficiency. This is the vision. Zero Trust World, are we ready? We got Danny and Rob in the building. Are we ready? Make some noise!
Attention ThreatLocker launch control and Zero Trust World attendees. This is your flight director, Gene Kranz. Stand by for go for product launch. Network team,
go.
Security operations,
We go fly.
access control, go flight. Infrastructure,
Or go fly.
compliance,
We're go.
engineering,
Go.
cyber hero team,
Go fly.
Danny and Rob comedy team,
Go.
ThreatLocker crew, I have a go for my team. Thank you for carrying on the tradition of failure is not an option. We're go for launch.
Good morning, everybody. Hi. Now, Gene Kranz, he is an awesome guy.
A living legend.
A living legend, and he invented the phrase, failure is not an option. And when he did it, people's lives are on the line.
Absolutely.
We're not that important. But Rob has had a lot of experience meeting Gene recently.
I had the pleasure of meeting Gene a couple of times, organized by our friend Irish Mike, who I'm sure is somewhere.
Irish Mike, are you here?
Thank you, Irish Mike. But yeah, I met Gene a couple of times. I met him in his home. He showed me lots of stuff. It was absolutely amazing. And then we made some videos from an interview that we went to Houston to do last Monday. Now, shortly after we left, we received word that Gene had been taken into hospital. So
He's okay, by the way.
Yeah, well, I was going to get to that. He is fine. He is alive. Just want to confirm. But despite
thanks to
my
Rob.
trying to kill an American icon, he is still alive. He is still with us. And I just wanted to say thank you to Gene, if he's watching, and get well soon. So, round of applause for Gene.
Now, much like when rockets are launched into space, people often focus on the astronaut. Everyone knows Neil Armstrong was the first person to set foot on the moon. What they don't focus on is the hundreds of people behind them. And today, we have a whole bunch of cool new shit. And, well, I am exhausted. There are people even more exhausted than me. And I think one of the things I love about working on these projects is I get to see team members who will bleed to get this shit to work. Like, they will do unbelievable things. And I have been working 20+ hour shifts straight with these guys, and they will do everything you can imagine to make it work. Now, we often think about software, we're coding, but it's the developers, the UI designers, the business analysts, the SQL databases, the infrastructure team, which I have called several times over the last few months at middle of the night hours to get our data centers live.
Several?
Several?
Dozens?
Maybe.
Yes.
Hey, it's numbers. And I think what I've learned from this is what we've built and the pleasure of the people I've had to work with has been, the people I've had the opportunity to work with has been an absolute pleasure. And some of them are in the room here. So before we talk about what they've done, because everyone just gets distracted with the bells and whistles, I want to really thank them at the back and give them a round of applause and for all of the hard work they've done.
Okay, well, you're in mission control right now, and this background here was a lunar diorama. It is exactly what it would look like in the Apollo 17 mission with the crew on the surface, the rover there behind me. You take a look at the Earth in the background, and that is to scale. In fact, it's interesting, we had a couple problems we had to solve, and we used parts flight plan, the cardboard cover to, when one of the fenders fell off there, we had to improvise a new fender made out of cardboard there.
Gene, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for inviting us to this place. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good. Thanks a lot.
And an honor.
Yeah.
Thank you so
great.
much for organizing it.